Hitler kits come from France. I heard good things, so I'll give 'em a chance. I'll do this up as a waiting tank, not a swimming one, 'cause most of 'em sank. These kits. There are plenty of YouTube channels with excellent modelers with excellent production skills. This is not one of them. Welcome to Cable's Creations, a video channel on modeling for the rest of us. Well, first, my apologies to Motley Crue for the bad version of their song there. So, this is part of a D-Day group build. Gonna do a waiting tank, and I also got some decals to have a different tank than what the kit decal supply, because those arrived on Utah Beach D+2. I want to get one that was actually on D-Day, so it'll be from the 741st Tank Battalion, who actually was on Omaha on June 6th. So let's get at it. So I got this much done in about roughly 4 hours. That makes me feel like a kid again, where it would be just get hold of a model and try to build it as fast as you could. This kit was very simple so far, and I'm just amazed how well it's been going together. I was worried I was going to have trouble getting this done and making it in time for the D-Day group build. Looks like I'm going to get it finished well before that. Well, got everything in primer, including a whole bunch of other parts that have yet to be painted, or yet to be completely assembled. On these are some ones that are going to have some very much horizontal surfaces, and gonna try the method that Andy of Hobby Headquarters does. I'll put some white on these on some of these horizontal surfaces, and just get the white highlights, and then over all of those, or all over everything, with some green, and then get some black on the road wheels and start some assembly. Okay, well, I've painted the rubber parts of the wheels black, and I've actually got these bogies added on both sides. Also painted up the pioneering tools and some of the stowage, and I've got primer on these black rubber tracks. So finished getting those. Oh yeah, also got the black on the ammo trailer done. So get these added on, do some washes and some decals, then can get to work on assembly and get things finished up. All right, got the tank pretty much completely assembled. Also got the tools added, got some stowage. Not really, can't really tell in this light that well, but pretty much every piece of stowage on there is a slightly different shade of green. Also did some dry brushing on these bogies, and even did a little bit of chipping here and there. So I'm gonna let all the glue set on that, actually on these, and then Gonna paint up the tracks, get them on, then just a little bit more weathering, particularly a pin wash around everything, and then pin wash on the tank, get the tracks painted, and pin wash decals, just a little bit of dry brushing, and then some oil streaking, and it'll be done. Okay, got decals all on the tank. This one, that represents a star that got overpainted because they started figuring out the star right on the turret there made for a great aiming point. Various other decals on. There also got had some extras that I just put them on the ammo trailer. I've also, it's not really showing up well either to my eyes or the on camera. Might have to adjust the paint mix a little bit, but I was trying to get a rust tone just on those connectors. I was doing some research. These particular Sherman tracks were rubber, but with metal connectors, so looked kind of stupid to have rust painted on rubber, because rubber doesn't rust. So that's a little tip for anybody when you're building a Sherman, as opposed to many other tanks like all the German tanks, is what were the tracks actually made of? And they did have some versions that were all metal tracks for the Shermans, so I just need to look into exactly what tracks you've got. Okay, something fairly subtle that I've done is got panel liner / pin wash done on tank and the trailer. Also got those tracks painted up, so next up is going to be attaching the tracks and the drive wheel. Then get it a coat of semi-gloss and do just a little bit of a dust coat and maybe a little oil paint rendering, followed by a flat coat to finish things off. All right, so I've got the tracks and drive wheels added. I put on a semi-gloss, also did a little dust coat on the trailer and the tank. And I'm gonna just leave it there and try to decide, do I want to do any additional oil paint rendering for any kind of leaks and stains? Might do just a little bit, but yeah, I am really happy with the way it's looking. Right, not sure how well it's showing up, but I got some staining on the side down there with oil, and I just need to get a flat coat on it and then done. And here's the finished product. I saw reference photos where it looked a little bit dirty, but not just totally filthy like many of the tanks are or armor models as you get, because this one, well, this would have been this tank's first time in combat. Any of the dirt and dust otherwise would have been from just maneuvers and practice exercises done over in England. 741st Tank Battalion, their first action was actually on D-Day. And I believe by the end of the day, they had 2 tanks left. So that is it. And that'll conclude this episode. Once again, showing you mine to hopefully make you feel better about yours.